Yeah.
You might as well not turn up. Yeah, my positions are great. Just can't seem to catch it. At some point, you might as well like get on one foot and just put one hand out. You're better than that. You can hit the ground. Just hit the ground. Morning, y'all. Just packing up my gear, heading off. Journey today with Alexis is down for his second lesson. So more high handle work. We're going to be in the studio for a couple of hours. We've got Dan standing in as well to watch the lesson, which is always fun. It's an early start because Matt's coaching afterwards, so quite a busy day. Heading to Torquay. I think I'm going to have to get a takeaway coffee to kick me off this morning. Thank you. Great. Right guys, that's Torquay, and we have Alexis is back. Hello Alexis.
I'm too.
So how do you feel it's been going? You had a bit of a slow start.
Yeah.
First round out the block. So Alexis isn't playing in competitions, you're still trying to establish your handicap. You play yourself off 9, but for me a win would be getting you that kind of established as an official handicap.
Get close to that, really, yeah.
So you posted me a first round which was a bit disastrous, didn't go so well.
No.
Well, so you said something like you got a bit angry, didn't you? You got a little bit upset with yourself, which is something we need to think about and talk about as well.
Yeah.
Because that has as much effect on enjoyment, stroke, wanting to practice, wanting to get better. For me personally, like I've got no real interest in competing at golf anymore because it got me down. I did it for years. And then it just became a bit of a grind, which is why I enjoy the way we play now so much. We've actually, me and Dan have got, which starts tonight, goes up tonight actually. So actually when they're watching this, you've probably already watched the first. We did 9 holes medal play, just me and Dan this week. And we both said during it, like he still plays like that. I don't like the stress.
What do you mean, like 9 medals was a serious game?
So serious game. We played as if we were playing in a medal, not the normal banter. If he missed a putt, no giggling at him, just like, you know, more both of us trying to beat golf than both of us trying to beat each other and tapping everything in, you know, so that pressure of just finishing everything off, knowing that it can blow up any time. And I said to him, like, I'm happy I don't have to play like this anymore.
Absolutely.
It's not as much fun. So we need to make sure that we can find a way for you, and it's the journey that's the excitement, not the challenge of it, because golf's going to kick you in the goolies.
Oh, absolutely. It's a reality. You don't win against the course, but I think for me the experience was not very funny in the sense that I came half in the way of, you know, I'm going to enjoy myself. It's going to be a good golf day. It was Saturday in England a week ago where it was 26 degrees, it was perfect weather, everybody was like, oh my god, great weather to play. But very quickly it turns out, you know, rules are rules, tea time, silence for everyone. So it's like, I'm not sure I enjoy that.
Yeah, absolutely, which we need to think about a way around. And obviously establishing a handicap, you don't need that. You can just get free cards, I think it is, with someone who's already got a handicap, those kind of ideas. So we can make sure that you don't put yourself in those situations as well, or you can. So we're indoors 2 hours today, and I really want to attack this lie. This is last time's stats. So we're 8 degrees when you walked in, toe ended down, and you got down to, where did we get you to? So yeah, we got you down to 4 degrees toe down. And then when you were 50-yard game, so when we did the pitching game, so the half swing, you were only 1 degree, 1.1, 2.9s towed down. So we made progress last time. These are drivers, which is again still 2 towed down. But there's definitely, we need to shift it. I want to try and really shift it today. Let's see what we got. We can get you just a little taller. So you're getting quite low.
With the bigs.
Yeah. So a little taller with your, so just pull your shoulders back and your shoulder hands up a little at address. So I don't want you getting your hands lower at address.
Okay.
So just a fraction higher and a little taller up here.
Better?
Yeah, it's fine. So don't fall into the trick of thinking that that's okay, that you need to start lower. It's not your start position.
It's
so if you set up to that ball, so at the moment, if you stand a little taller for me with your hands, don't stand closer.
Oh no. Yeah, that's the reaction actually.
Just pull your hands up and pull your shoulders back a little bit. That's it. I feel like you're almost pinching my finger with your shoulder blades here. Just pull your shoulders back. That's it. Okay, so your club at the moment is lying, pop it on the ground, that's it, like 0 to 1 toed up. you deliver, or have done, yeah, exactly. It's not your start position. So don't try and get a lower handle delivery by starting lower. That achieves nothing. You don't start anywhere near too high. You start with the club lying slightly toed up. But you deliver it that way. It's the delivery. It's the dynamicness of the change that needs to happen. Not
toe up a lot.
So not trying to it's not where we need it. It's where I would expect it to be honest.
And instantly thin.
Here we go. Let's show you those numbers. Come and look. So last one was 4 toed down, which is where we left it. You went lie 4 6 6 6 4.
A bit better, but
it's better. Averaging 5.4. If we go to your first set, you averaged 8.5.
Yeah, that was bad.
Now watch this, sir. So you're 8.5 toed down with an iron. Let's go Chris. So he's journey member Chris. 5.5 toed down with an iron. Guy. 5.1 toed down with an iron. And then obviously you as well, obviously down in the 5.5. Want to talk about lag, people want to talk about plane, everyone, it's an epidemic amongst golfers that it's just not being tackled enough. Quite amazing, isn't it? Okay, and another one up to top and stop. Staying there. So we need loads more of this, but let the body go as you do it. Nice and slow. Yeah, closer. Okay, let's hit a couple. So it's not about quality of shot here. This is about dropping that club down as your body's going. Going up to top and stop. Don't fight me so much. Get your body turning. Yeah, and again. Up to top and stop. Stay there. Body turning. You feel that lay down?
Yes, I need to.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, absolutely.
Here.
Yeah. Up to top and stop. Nice and relaxed. Just slow it down a little. Okay, can we do a proper backswing?
No, no.
Turn it. You're putting it there. Okay, stay there. Body turn. Body turn. No, that's just club.
Yeah, I was focusing on the club. Sorry.
Yeah. Up to the top. Stop there. That's it. Go up to the top and stop. Your practice swings were starting to go that way.
Yeah.
Because they don't relate to anything you've done. Yeah. You've just brought that, you've just chucked that into the pot, like, now.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
I create something new, basically.
Well, but I don't think you'll even do it when you hit it.
No.
So what it was doing, it was making those practice swings worthless.
Yeah.
Because you're doing something now that's not what he does. Where's that one? Yeah, that way.
Okay.
I want you there, trying to hit it. So don't get me miss it. You're trying to get it in the spot.
To get the ball.
I want you there.
Yeah.
Because if you get it wrong that side, we've won. The game's over, we've won. Because you can do it.
Yeah.
You can do it so much, you're doing it ridiculously too much. Often the biggest problem with students is getting them to do anything different. They feel different. How did that feel? Yeah, really different. You show them that it was exactly the same. The best learners are able to go within 1 or 2 swings. What here? Well, go on, then give that a go, and then they hit a crap shot and say, "Oh look, you've done it. Your toes 4 up."
Yeah.
You've just like.
So just find the in between of the exaggerated.
If you can do both sides, you'll find the middle.
You find the middle.
The best learners, what they do is they fail a lot.
Yeah.
But they don't fail the same way. They don't make the same mistake. They just keep making mistakes all around the answer until they find it.
Makes sense.
That's what all the best learners do. The worst learners are ones who just keep making the same mistake.
Yeah, they're insisting on keeping the same one.
Well, it's more that you can't activate them to let go. Yeah, and again, up the top and stop. So ridiculous lay down. Yes, hit it like that.
A hard time to compute the wrist.
Yeah.
The DJ wrist, I really have a hard time to compute it.
Okay, with the ball. Just do a slow takeaway before you hit this one. Which way are you going to go with the wrist? Slowly. Stop. Just a little bit more. That's it. Okay. A little taller. And then let's just hit one. That's a good result, that. If you watch that one, that someone's hitting the line. Okay, so that's here we go. That's a 4.2.
Yeah, we're on the 5.
But I want you to do the wrist in a way that's going to make it almost snap hook left. So no, as in if you DJ the wrist like you see him do on telly, you will snap hook it. Yeah, if you actually did that, you're going to snap hook it. So I want that.
Okay.
I want to see it. So let's feel the difference. When I do it, we start doing it here. When you do it, you go here and then you just go at the end like that. I want you to do it from the outset. Okay. Start feeling like it's turning under that wrist. Yeah. Good effort.
Bring it back normal.
So look, that's getting us to 4. And there's no snap hook in that shot.
No, I try to correct it.
Of course you do, yeah. You're a fighter.
I try to bring the ball back in.
I hate fighters. He's a bloody fighter. Just do it. So feeling with the wrist angle now. So everything's all around you trying to flatten wrist back and through.
Yeah.
All I'm trying to do is get the face closed to a path. Yeah, which will get that ball turning left, which will make you feel a little bit easier. Not always, but I think for you to not stand the club up so aggressively, because you're an out to winner, stander upper. And we're down to 4.2 average. We still get 6s and 7s in there, but now we're getting some 2s and 1s thrown in there at the same time. But you can see how hard you've got to work to do that.
Oh no, definitely. I need to fight it, and you are very patient with me, but I just fight it in my head. I do the backswing really. I feel that I do the backswing correctly.
Yeah.
But as soon as I go down, I try to bring it back in normal mode and control and not let it go, basically.
Yeah, but you also, what you do as well, which I can't break at the moment, is you react to the shot. So you react emotionally to the shot hit.
Okay.
So you top it and go, oh, I didn't do it. Well, the top doesn't relate to you doing it or not.
Yeah.
The top is you often trying to do something different, which then makes it hard to strike it, and you think, oh, I've topped it, so I didn't do it. So I can see how your own practice sessions can self-destruct. So when I work with someone who you can see really feels it much more, and that isn't many are like what you're doing.
Yeah.
You can see them really trying to kind of work it out, and then they hit a shot and they don't even react to the shot. They go, oh, did I do it then?
Okay.
Where you go, top, didn't do it. Cool, hang on, that, like what? Didn't do it.
Yeah.
And that's like a split second you've decided, but it's based on the fact that you mishit it.
Yeah.
It's not based on the fact that, did I actually? So I remember learning when I used to have lessons, and my coach used to laugh because I was quite good at changing stuff like within one swing. Mm-hmm. He always used to joke, like, if you can't do it within one swing, something's wrong, because normally he'd tell me to do something and I can just do it. If I can then strike it and feel like I play with that, that's where the conversations would then lead on to. But we can't get to that conversation quick enough with you because we're still reacting to a toe that goes over there on top. When you top it, when you toe it or fin it along the floor, that does not mean you've done this right or wrong. So what I would like to see is if you do loads of wrist bow, you're going to get that shot.
Yeah.
That's a low raking hook.
Yeah.
So if you ask me if I did that, then without even looking at that, I would feel that going that way. So for that face to be turned that way and for it to feel it has such a little loft, it's probably a good chance I did it. I felt like I did it. All the indicators are going, can you check that one? That one felt like it. But I could do the very next shot exactly the same. So the coach is telling me to like bow my wrist crazy, and I do it, top it, and I go, well, I've topped that one. I think I did it though. Still feels like I did it.
Yes, you did.
But do you see what I mean? It's a different, you're hitting shots and reacting
to the shot, not to the sensation, technique.
We can't test the theory, we can't test if X or Y helps if you don't do X or Y, if you're always trying to get to the end goal, which is to hit target. We're trying to work out the best way to get you to hit target, But if I tell you to stand on one leg to try and hit target, but you constantly stand on two, I can't test my one leg theory if it works or not, because you won't let me.
I'm focusing on the wrong side of the stage.
Because you're going, oh, when I stand on one leg, I top it. Yeah, but you stood on two legs there, Alexis. No, I'm not. I'm stood on one when you stood on two. We can't test the theory until you do it. So again, I want you to just hit more. I just want feeling like that wrist is going this way, all the way through and all the way down. Do not care if you top it or anything else. If you do top it, I might say react, like try and do the same and get into the mat, because I think you're better than that. You don't need to top them. But don't think you've done it or have on the quality of the hit, because it's going to feel mental doing your wrists this way. Lots of wrists, no wrists, not sure.
Not enough, I would say.
Yeah, I would agree. And again, best lie you've had there though. Look at that lie, look, 2.9. We are getting somewhere. Lots of wrists, no wrists, not sure.
A little bit better than last time, but I tried to focus more on the turn this time.
Yeah, good. And again, wrist was definitely better. 0 path, 0 face, 4 toe down, so closer. It's nice. Look how functional those shots are, regardless of the numbers. They are so functional, not leaking off to the right. You're controlling the face of the path so much better with that.
I try not to whack it also. I focus more on the flow.
Yeah, good. I like that. Yeah.
Rather than whacking it, definitely.
Yeah. Good. Try not to watch it. Did you watch your back?
Yeah, I did.
Don't do that.
It's where the ball goes, Bryce.
Shot. Look where it's gone. Gone left.
Yeah.
So you did exactly what I asked then.
I
want you on the left side of it, and you want.
Yeah, I just like do it.
That's the trouble. That's what I think is so funny is you've got to feel it. The game is feeling it.
It's not about
I've seen so many lessons try to watch it, and I think that's the trick is being able to feel it. Like if we could all just watch stuff,
Can I close my eyes
then we'd probably be watching stuff.
Can I close my eyes and make shot?
Yeah.
That's a pass.
That's a good shot. So I want to show you something here.
I didn't turn enough to start it to the left.
Yeah, I want to show you something here which I'm not sure you're aware of. Come and look. Look where we are with the lie now.
Yeah, that's better.
3. And that's only, unfortunately, because the last one went up to 4.9. We were 2.6. We were 1, 3, 2 and 2. And then 2.5. And then the last one, again, it was face open to path. So you didn't do the wrist quite as well. So we just got the face 5 open to the path because the wrist wasn't as good as the other ones. But quietly there, by doing the wrist and trying to play the functional game, we were doing your lie. I wasn't saying it because I didn't want you to think about it. Because that's really working for me.
Spend the next month doing that.
Yeah.
Left, right, wrist.
Well, I want you to be able to control left and right.
Yeah.
Because just think about it. We go out and play tomorrow and you can control left and right. Yeah. Like apart from short and long, duffs, fats, fins, we're so there. Yeah. We are so there.
Sure. That's a lot.
Yeah, it is. But if you can cancel out left and right, that is a massive win. When we played, you watched the course log when we played. We were looking for your ball on the right sometimes, and then you were on the left chipping out of trees. You know, you were not controlling left and right. No. But by doing that, it's helping you control as well lie. We're just not talking about lie. Yep. And sometimes that's what's happened, which is why we've gone all around the houses and tried everything today. Yeah. You think, right, there's the fault, let's try and fix it. You tell them to fix it, it gets worse. You try and tell them to fix it a different way, it blows their head off. You try and tell them to fix it a different way, the club face goes wild. And then you think, right, I'm just going to do another thing, so we're going to come away from there because that's blowing his head off and go at it a different way. So I'm trying to control your face of the path, which will change lie. And it's like, yeah, there's the tick. That seems to all come together. That works for that individual.
Exactly. Yeah.
So I don't do half-an-hour lessons. Half-an-hour lesson, look what we've done in half-hour lesson, nothing. Yeah. I wouldn't have even tried 2 of the 10 things we've tried today.
I'm with you on that completely.
Before coming to an answer. There we go, great effort there from Alexis for his second session. What I like about that lesson, hopefully you noticed that, is that there's a lot of different ways to try and achieve the same thing. And sometimes with a student, you need to not give up on one aspect, but at the end of the day, you still want to make him functional. Alexis doesn't want to play in the British Open. I don't need to make him perfect. I need to get that handle lowered. I need to try and get him feeling like he's going to improve. But at the same time, I need him hitting target. I need him walking out of that room with something he can take and play, because he wants to go and play. He's actually playing now. He's just texted me saying he's hitting some good shots. Do you see what I mean? He isn't going to go away and practice for 2 weeks before he plays next. That's not what he's there to do. So getting that handle from 8 degrees toe down with his delivery, so lowering it down to around 2s and 3s at the moment, is a massive win. Working on face the path ideas through wrist angles is helping that, and giving him control of left and right. I can't wait to see him for his 3rd session. It'll be interesting to see how he is going with that information. Post comments down below. If you started your own journeys, let me know. If you're thinking about taking lessons, not sure, and if this is helping you understand the positive kind of things that can come out of lessons, definitely let me know in that comment section down below. Hit the thumbs up button as always if you're liking the journey, and don't be afraid to subscribe to the channel as well down there. It's all free, and then you just get notifications every time a new journey video goes up, daily vlogs on other subjects, and the many other videos that we do. I will see you next week in Spain next week. So again, I don't know when videos will post, but they are coming. We're going to La Manga. I can't wait. Always wanted to get to La Manga because it's where Tour School used to be held. I'm getting there at last, but I think Tour School have moved on now, so that's a bit of a shame for me, isn't it?